Hey everybody, what's going on? How you doing? This is your boy Harold Branch the third, HB3, in the house. Welcome to our live show, our nightly decompression, where we talk about different things to help you decompress from the day, and on Fridays from the entire week. We understand that it's a tough week out there. It's a lot of things going on, and so we appreciate you chiming in and checking in with us so we could give you some tips, some strategies, and for some of us, even some permission just to relax and let the stress from the day go. Stress is one of the biggest causers of actual physical health issues. And we want to make sure that we keep you around an absolutely long time, that we have you in a good place so that you could continue with, first of all, your life purpose, but also right now we want you to be able to have the stamina to help see through all of the struggles and actually the current mission that we're on as a people to create more equality, spawn from the Black Lives Matter movement. But also the COVID-19 got us stressed out, got us bugging, got us in a rough place. A lot of us are missing human interaction. A lot of us are worried about the people that's not worried at all. And everybody is distrustful of the government right now. So we're just in a really weird place, which could be very stressful and extremely overwhelming. So we decided, and when I say we, I'm referring to myself and Dr. Angela Kenzslowe, who is a psychologist, just doing amazing things, an amazing person. We decided that coming to you nightly, just for about 15 minutes, so it's not too much of a burden on you or on our lifestyle and our schedule, and coming to you all so that we can share effectively and, just give you all a platform and a venue to let go. Now things are a little different. So if you're saying hello and hi and you're speaking to me, I can't see it right now because I'm not leading the actual call. Dr. Kenzslowe is leading the call because my electricity, along with the electricity of 1,300 other homes, according to APS, is out. So I do everything from my Wi-Fi. I'm shocked that you can even hear me right now. So I'm in my backyard, so we can have a little lighting. And I'm on my phone, which has horrible signal. I'm literally on one bar. And how much energy? Oh, it was 24% just a couple minutes ago. And now we're on 20%. So I'm not even sure how long I'm going to last on this thing. But hey, that's what grace is about. Now, let me go ahead and introduce you to my co host, who is a phenomenal psychologist that works with our military. She's a veteran herself, but just an amazing person. She's an actress, been in major movies and films, and independent films as well. But we just found out yesterday, most importantly of all of her accolades, she's a hip hop dancer and used to dance for some of the biggest hip hop groups in the early 90s, late 80s. So, bam, that is, in my book, kind of powerful. So, introduce you to Dr. Angela Kenzslowe.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Doc.
That was supposed to stay with yesterday. So, can you
Oh,
hear?
is that how that was work? This is the recap of the week. So, you
Oh,
know.
okay. So, you got Bob Walton talking about peace and love, you too. Ray Pleasant, home base is on the move. We outside now. All right, now. Ray Pleasant says, we may not make it through the show. Brett, quick, I had to put on my readers. You might just have one bar, but you are coming in loud and clear. Lisa Morrow, so sorry you were experiencing that issue, cousin. Hi, Lisa.
Oh, love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, it's all good. Every now and again I get a little delay, but the show must go on. This is what we do. We're gonna rock with it. You know what I'm saying? Keep it moving. Just know, everybody, if you call me after this, I don't have a phone. So, because my phone will be
Maxine
dead.
says,
I may
hey.
go to the car, try to get a little charge.
I'm just reading.
Without it out. And you could scroll your mouse over those, and that's how you could click it and it'll show up. And if you go to the banners, Oh, look at that. Peace and love, you two. I see it, Bob. Appreciate you, brother.
Oh, we're gonna make it.
Figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? This is us.
Somebody hit HB with some water. Y'all, excuse me, I'm having fun. I need to be on the production side.
No, you're good. I can't even hear you. You're coming through almost like R2D2 or Johnny Five, if you remember that,
Yeah.
right? That's old school. Everybody don't know who Johnny Five is. Yeah, so you come through a little rough. So I'm gonna turn it over to you. And like I said, I'm gonna hang as long as I can. Love you all, no matter what happens. All right.
Well,
Dr. Kenzslowe.
yeah, let's see if folks are able to hear me, because I can hear HB just fine. And hopefully you all can hear me fine. And it's just him that can't hear me very well. But as we've talked about a lot is grace. Peace upon you, Twain. We've talked about grace, and we've talked about grace even with technology. So this is an opportunity to just extend grace again. You know, unfortunately, HB's sitting outside in the hot heat, and loud and clear, Doc. Okay, great, excellent. So I can be heard by both. Oh, looks like HB is a little frozen. Let's see. All right, so he's frozen a little bit. We'll see if we can bring him back in. But this past week, we've talked about how to utilize music and how music is able to help us kind of move and flow, and we can understand. We talked a lot about books. We found out that books are, let's see if HB can be heard now. Is that better? Can you hear us now? No, you can't hear us now. So we talked about books, and what we found out was that a lot of us are able to just kind of relax, decompress, and escape when it comes to books. But then we also found out that there's folks like HB, there's folks like I Am Jones, who really enjoy collecting books and having an opportunity to just kind of be attached to things from our past that bring us joy now. I'm going to keep trying to add HB back in here, guys. We're not expecting to have challenges up. And now his screen is totally dark. All right. So I was not prepared for this, but I think what we can do is we can practice on some breathing tonight. We can talk a little bit, and he hung out. He hung up. He's totally out of the call now. All right. So we can talk about breathing. We can talk about some additional things that help us to relax. So if anyone has anything in the comments that can help us along tonight, we have about 10 more minutes. And it's kind of difficult just talking to the screen without anything totally prepped, but I am good and the show must go on. So for those of you who are sitting in a space where you can be comfortable, a place where if you practice on your breathing, if we practice breathing, that you're not going to get in a car accident or hurt or harm yourself or anyone else. Also remember that this is informational only. It is not therapy. But I would like for us to be able to just kind of end the week. Again, we've talked about music. We learned how music just kind of gets our emotions going, whether it is that we need some energy or we need to be able to have some joy and peace. And we've talked about books for a couple of nights. So let's just really take our time. It's all you, ma'am. Yes, Ray, it is. So let's take our time to just kind of sit back, get comfortable. And again, if you're in a safe space, just start to focus on your breathing. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, imagine that you're breathing and exhaling through a straw. So a nice slow exhalation. So take a deep breath in and allow that breath to go out. And really begin to focus. Is it your chest that's moving or is it your stomach that's moving? We want that breath to go all the way down through your lungs and down to where that lung hits your diaphragm. So take another deep breath in and exhale slowly out of your mouth. And as you're breathing, whatever thoughts come, let them come. Don't judge the thoughts. Let the thoughts just kind of float away like a feather as you continue to breathe in and then out. And with our breaths, as you continue to focus on those breaths going in and out, I want you to start to think about the top of your head. As you take this next deep breath, allow any tension that may be in your forehead to release. Notice your jaw. Maybe allow your teeth to part a bit as you exhale, allowing your jaw to be loose, no longer clenching your teeth as you continue to breathe in through your nose and exhale out of your mouth. And with this next breath, think of your shoulders. Maybe bring your shoulders up, and as you exhale, allow your shoulders to just relax. And whether you're sitting or if you're lying down, allow your body to just sink into the surface that you're sitting on just a little bit deeper as you take this next breath in through your nose and out of your mouth. And allow those shoulders to become just a little bit heavier as you continue to breathe slowly and deeply as you allow yourself to relax. Your stomach, as you're breathing, is going in and out. So any tension that you may have had in your stomach begins to leave as you continue to breathe. You may notice any tension in the small of your back. In this next breath, take that deep breath in and allow the tension to be released from your back. And again, any thoughts that come, let them come and then let them go. Allow the stresses of the week to dissipate as you continue to breathe. Now with this next breath, begin to think about your thighs, your upper legs, your buttocks, and any tension that may be there, allow it to be released with this new breath. Your entire upper body is relaxed. As we move down your knee, down your calf, any tension that you may be holding in your foot, allow it to be gone. As you continue to breathe in deeply, in through your nose. Now as your body is relaxed and thoughts may come, thoughts may go, if you're open to it, if you haven't yet, go ahead and close your eyes. And with this next deep breath, you may notice the sounds around you. Just allow the sounds to come and allow them to go. Notice the temperature on your skin, if the wind or the fan may be blowing or the AC, or if it's still, whatever it is, just notice as you continue to breathe. This next breath, as you breathe in, notice any smells that may be in the air. Allow that breath to exhale. And whatever type of surface you're sitting on, whether it's hard or soft, just notice. And as you notice, you continue to relax and becoming aware of your entire environment and just being still in that environment, noticing the smells, the sounds, the feelings. Continue to breathe. Take another deep breath in. Another deep breath out. Continue to breathe. Rest in this relaxation. Rest in the calmness. And now there's someone at my door, so continue to breathe, and I'll be right back.
Hi, how are you? You have a good day, thank you.
Okay, as you continue to breathe Deep breaths in, deep breaths out. Now begin to wiggle your toes. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your hands as you open your eyes and stretch your arms and roll your neck and bring your shoulders up and just kind of allow your body to wake up in this relaxation, and it just hopefully brings you joy and peace and a good feeling and energy as you let the week go. So if you will do me a favor in the comments, let me know if you find this beneficial or enjoyable. If there's anything that you'd like to talk about over the next 4 minutes, that would be quite helpful. But again, as you go through the weekend, focus on your breath. One of the things that I like to educate folks on is we have this proactive opportunity to allow our breaths to be able to help bring our sympathetic nervous system down. Let's see. While I'm breathing with my eyes closed, I find myself swaying side to side around in a circle. Beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much, Eleanor, for sharing that. That was wonderful. Let's see. Drea says, love it, Doc. Perfect. Thank you. I'm glad you find that helpful. That was relaxing. Anna Brown, thank you so much. Excellent. Liz Hopper, enjoyable. Liz also says relaxing. Excellent. Ebony, thanks. I love guided meditation. I'm so glad that you enjoyed it. Okay, everyone. So just remember that as you're going through your week, oh, let's see. Arthurine, rats, I had to pee in the middle of the session. It's okay. I had to answer my door, so. But luckily it was when you all were breathing. But here's the thing. So as you're going through your weekend, one of the things that you can do to help with keeping your sympathetic nervous system down, so if something does come up, you're able to already be at a lower baseline. For those of you who wear rings, Maria, very helpful. Thank you so much. Can music? Absolutely, music can help. Any music that you enjoy, typically music without words, classical music. And then there's the song Weightless if you need help with sleeping. So that's wonderful. I just woke up. Sorry, what was that question? Oh, Ray, excellent. I'm so glad that you found that helpful. So here's the thing. For those of you who wear rings or a watch or a bracelet, anything that you see on your hands, every time that you notice that ring or that watch or that bracelet, take 3 to 4 deep breaths. It's as simple as that. It's not some big production that you have to do. You don't have to leave where you are. You don't have to even stop a conversation. But every time that you notice your ring or your bracelet or your watch, just take a couple breaths. That would be one. I would do another one and then another one. And then throughout the day, I'm always bringing my system and regulating it, bringing it back down. So I'm keeping my stress levels down. I can take the time to also be mindful. Are my shoulders starting to come up? Bring those back down. For those of you who don't wear a watch or a ring or anything like that, everybody goes to the bathroom. I know, crazy. So every time you go to the restroom, every time you go to the bathroom, whether it's a number 1 or a number 2, take some breaths. Be proactive. Allow your body to come down as well. So we all have an opportunity for a cue. Ring, watch, bracelet, take breaths. Pee, poop, take breaths. All right, so we are almost done. If anyone has anything else to say, I just want to say thank you so much, everyone, for allowing HB and myself to come into your homes, to come into your offices, to come into your cars, to come into wherever it is that you may be on a nightly basis to decompress. This was our way of being able to give back to the community, to be able to give back to those of you who are on the front lines, those of you who are fighting, and those of you who are home and raising your families and being with loved ones and taking care of yourselves and taking care of others. It is our joy to just give this 15 minutes for an opportunity for you to be able to just decompress. So just as HB, I think I'm going to try to get it right. So just as HB says, we have to be warriors. Warriors also know how to heal. So everyone, have a wonderful weekend. We are so thankful for you, and you have a blessed, blessed time.